Nothing captures the attention of speed freaks quite like a funny-shaped dragster. And when it comes to uniquely designed speed machines, nothing comes close to the Red Baron. This helmet-shaped dragster, with perhaps the oddest backstory in drag racing, first hit the streets back in 1968, and it had the performance to match the looks. Excited? Then buckle up and get ready for the ride, and don't forget to like this video and get subscribed to our channel for more exciting videos from all corners of the drag racing world. Inspired by the world of toys. The story of the Red Baron dragster starts not at a drag strip or a garage, but with a pen and paper. You see, the concept for the Red Baron initially started off in 1967, when a model car designer named Tom Daniel was looking for inspiration for a new kit for the Monogram Company, one of the leaders in scale cars at the time. Drawing from the counterculture movement of the 1960s, Daniel found his inspiration in the unlikely form of chrome helmets worn by German soldiers at the time of World War I. During this era, these helmets were popular among rebellious youth, particularly surfers on the West Coast. Daniel saw the potential for a truly unique and eye-catching design by placing this iconic helmet on top of a T-bucket-style chassis. Oh, and the popularity of the song Bloody Red Baron of Germany at the time also added fuel to the fire. The result was a radical and futuristic hot rod that captured the imagination of young car enthusiasts. The Red Baron featured a powerful inline-six engine reminiscent of the aircraft engines used in World War I, and a menacing machine gun turret on either side of the cockpit. Its striking appearance and rebellious spirit made it an instant hit when the model kit was launched in 1968, going on to sell over 2 million examples. But that's not all. The Red Baron also holds the distinction of being a part of the first-ever Hot Wheels series by Mattel, which would go on to become one of the most popular toy lines in the world. The real deal is built. The Red Baron's popularity went far beyond just being a model car kit for kids, which is why in 1968 Bob Larrivee Sr. Odd Promotions Inc., a prominent car show organizer at the time, saw the model kit at the 1967 Chicago Toy Fair and was immediately captivated by its unique design. He got in touch with Monogram and reached out to Chuck Miller of Styline Customs in Detroit to bring this otherworldly vision to life. Miller, fresh off a Riddler Award win for the Fire Truck C-Cab Hot Rod, was intrigued by the challenge. The task of transforming a plastic model kit into a real functioning dragster that captured the spirit of the Red Baron might have seemed daunting at the time, but the team was up to the task. The first step was to scale up the model, making sure that the proportions were accurate while sourcing the necessary mechanical components. With the scale established, Miller began the tedious task of fabricating the dragster from the ground up. The frame was hand-built to mimic the Red Baron's chassis, making up a solid foundation for the unique bodywork to fit on top of. The body itself was a masterpiece of sheet metal crafting, taking inspiration from the classic design of the T-bucket dragsters that were popular at the time, while incorporating the distinctive features of the Red Baron. The most challenging part of bringing this toy to life, however, was the integration of the helmet. Miller had to meticulously craft a clay model to capture its intricate details, and this clay model was then used to create a fiberglass mold, making sure that the body lines seamlessly transitioned between the body and the helmet. This meticulous attention to detail extended to every aspect of the dragster. For example, the machine guns were fabricated from steel and then chromed to replicate the look of the kit's weapons. The radiator, adorned with a large Maltese cross, was another custom creation, as were the reverse chrome wheels with their own distinctive Maltese cross emblems. The suspension and steering system of the Red Baron were a blend of off-the-shelf hot rod components and custom-made pieces, carefully selected to match the scale and style of the Red Baron to a T. The entire build process of bringing the Red Baron to life took approximately 6 months, culminating in a dramatic 11th-hour roll-in at the 1969 Autorama. As you might have expected to hear, this stunning fusion of imagination and engineering captivated the audience at the event and instantly solidified its place in automotive history. Captivated by stories of historic dragsters just like this? Well then, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Under the hood. You didn't think that a car as unique as the Red Baron would be powered by a normal off-the-shelf engine, right? You see, the original vision for this automotive marvel was even more audacious than your wildest expectations. The initial design was to be powered by a 1914 Mercedes-Benz inline six-cylinder engine, the same type that powered the legendary Fokker aircraft of World War I. While this was a fitting tribute to the car's namesake, the Red Baron himself, Manfred von Richthofen, the reality of acquiring such a rare and historically significant engine proved to be a formidable challenge for the team that was bringing this dragster to life. Miller & Co. found the logistics and technical hurdles involved in sourcing and adapting a century-old aircraft engine simply too daunting, which is why they turned their attention to a more realistic power plant that could capture the spirit of the original vision. Enter the 1968 Pontiac overhead cam six-cylinder engine, which was a technological marvel on its own at the time. Representing the cutting edge of automotive engineering, its sleek design and innovative overhead camshaft configuration perfectly complemented the Red Baron's futuristic aesthetic. On top of that, the Pontiac engine also offered a compelling blend of power and efficiency, making it a suitable replacement for the elusive Mercedes-Benz unit on the scale model. By choosing the Pontiac engine, Miller not only ensured the Red Baron was able to move under its own power, but this marriage of tradition with innovation perfectly encapsulated the spirit of the Red Baron itself. It's safe to say that with its distinctive sound and performance chops, the Pontiac engine breathed life into the Red Baron, transforming it from a static sculpture into a dynamic dragster with an exhilarating driving experience. It was a bold and unconventional choice, but one that ultimately proved to be a masterstroke of good old American ingenuity. Nationwide fame. Just like the model kit it was based on, the Red Baron became an instant hit as soon as it was built, dropping jaws with its sleek design and powerful engine. This fame skyrocketed during a cross-country show tour, captivating the nation from the East Coast to the West. The dragster's popularity was so immense that it propelled the sale of 3 million monogram kits by 1972. Miller, the mastermind behind the Red Baron, even admitted that its success could have been even greater if he had built 2 cars, one for each coast, which goes on to show the demand and admiration for this iconic ride at the time. After its tour, the Red Baron found a home in Jim Brucker's Movie World Cars of the Stars Museum. However, it eventually returned to Larry V's possession, and a few years back, the dragster was sold once more. This time to Bill Smith Speedway Motors Museum of American Speed, where it continues to awe visitors to this day. The museum plans to showcase the Red Baron in a larger display of hot rods and customs, solidifying its legacy for generations to come. Even decades later, the impact of the Red Baron remains undeniable. Its sleek and aerodynamic design and powerful engine continue to inspire dragsters to this day. And Miller and Daniel, the creators of this automotive masterpiece, can undoubtedly be proud of their creations. Did you have a Red Baron model kit when you were a child? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on iconic dragsters just like this.